All right, we're not wasting any time because you might have already checked out another video and it wasn't clear or simple enough. I'm TravyDead and we're going to quickly go through powering up in Destiny 2. I'll be talking about powering up for people who only have a smaller amount of time to play each week or only play one character. I'll talk about options available for those of us who have 3 characters, and for those who have tons of time to play Destiny each week, we will talk about maximizing your power gains. I'll leave some timestamps just in case you want to jump around to a specific spot, but just know I live stream on Twitch 4 days a week and I upload videos here on YouTube, so please subscribe. First, let's help the newer players. Terms you need to know. Soft cap. This is the maximum level that any general drop can give. Like, just playing any random part of the game can drop engrams and will get you up to this power. Like, literally everything gets you this power from anywhere. Powerful cap. This is the maximum power that powerful reward sources can give you. These are indicated on the director. They have these glowy little yellow circles around destinations. And on those destinations, they sometimes have a little light blue square diamond-y type little banner thing that you can hover over and tells you the details of how to get that powerful drop. These can be done once each per character per week, and the reset of this is Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Pinnacle cap. This is usually only 10 levels higher than whatever the powerful cap is, and they are usually from the hardest activities in the game, though there are some easier ones. These also are once each per character per week. Artifact power. This is an item you get at the start of each season, usually through a small intro quest. You level this by doing anything in the game, doing bounties, completing those, playlist activities, quests. Everything is going to give you experience, and that's going to power up your artifact, and your artifact will give you power. Your artifact power does not affect the power level of gear that you will get. It is just a bonus power that goes on top of your gear power. Another quick thing to know is that your power level is an average of your gear. So say you have 4 pieces of gear that are at 1010 and you have 4 pieces of gear that are at 1000, then your average gear power level is going to be 1005, and that means when you get something that drops at your power level, it will drop at 1005. But if you go and get a powerful reward source, it might drop at 1007, 1008, and hopefully it drops in one of those slots where you have lower power. Here is a very important general rule to keep in mind. If your gear levels are balanced, then try to go for a pinnacle drop. If they are all over the place, try to just do powerful activities. I have some more information on this a little bit later when we talk about really maximizing, if that's what you're trying to do. One more really important thing that you need to know is that you don't need to be wearing your most powerful gear in order for you to get more powerful drops. As long as it's on your character or on any of your other characters, or if it's in your vault, that is going to be good enough. The one place it cannot be, though, is in your postmaster. If you have powerful gear in your postmaster, you need to collect that so that it can count towards your next powerful drop. Now for the people with only one character or only a little bit of time. If you are below the soft cap, just play whatever you want, honestly. If you want to play Gambit or Crucible or Strikes to get the pinnacle drop for that week, that's great. That's totally fine. Also, by the way, these are the easiest pinnacle drops to get in a week, so I do recommend you do get them at least before the reset that happens on Tuesdays. Just remember what the soft cap is for your season. You can see these from the patch notes that Bungie releases each season. And once you get to that soft cap, don't forget to follow the balance rule I mentioned before. Balanced gear levels equal do a pinnacle. Unbalanced gear equals do powerfuls. I have 2 more tricks to help you fill in some power gaps in this next section. For players who have all 3 characters available to them, but maybe they don't want to be super hardcore yet, listen to this. The same rules apply about balancing your gear except we have a few tricks. Obviously, we can share weapons with the other characters we have so that when one character gets powerful weapons, it boosts the power of your other characters. But the second thing we can do is you can save your gear that is available to you in your season pass. Of course, if you did purchase the season pass for whatever season you're in. The gear in the season pass will always drop at your average power level when you pick them up. When you look at them, it shows you what power level it'll drop at. So basically, you look at it, if it says it drops at 1014, and you look at what slot that item goes in of yours, and you don't have anything that's up at that high of a power level, then grab it out of your season pass. If not, just let it sit there until it becomes something powerful for you. Or if the season is about to end and you don't have time and you just want to make sure you get it before the season ends. This season, there are also special umbral engrams that you can focus into specific gear for, say you just want armor out of the engram, you can focus it to be that. If you want a weapon, you can focus it to be that. And that can help you fill in some more of your gaps if, say, you have all-powerful weapons on your second character, for example, and you want to get powerful armor instead, you can focus some of those engrams to be armor. Finally, if you want to be a little bit more hardcore, a little bit more min-max, and you have the materials for it, then this is what you're going to want to do. Go to DestinyItemManager.com. If you don't know about this, you really need to know this website. You can look it up on your phone, on your computer, whatever. Look this up. It is an amazing way to manage your gear in Destiny 2. So now we're in Destiny Item Manager. Click on the vendors section. In there, you will see a little engram symbol next to a vendor who currently drops gear at your average power level. You can grab a bunch of that vendor's specific material from the spider on the Tangled Shore, head to the vendor, and then buy rank up packages until they don't benefit you anymore. So basically, you're going to grab these materials from the spider, you're going to go over to whatever vendor it is, you're going to click on the materials, give them to them, they'll give you an engram. That engram is going to drop at your power level, and you can use that to fill in your gaps in your gear. How much you want to maximize this depends on how many materials you're willing to spend. Once you've balanced your gear, go and do a pinnacle or go and do a powerful drop again to help unbalance your gear. You can always hover over your power level to see what your gear power level is, so you know what your average power level will be for drops, and then you can keep just min-maxing this with materials if you want. Just keep going and spending. You could do one powerful drop and then go spend 1 million materials to try to get stuff evened out in all of your slots just with materials, and then go do one more pinnacle drop. It all depends on how many materials you want to spend and if that sounds fun to you. Once you've done this on one of your characters, move to the next character with your powerful weapons, power them up, then move to the third one, and your third character will be able to get really high power. Also, I just wanted to remind you one more time that I do stream on Twitch 4 days a week, and I upload videos here on YouTube. We also have a community Discord linked below, so check that out if you want to get in touch with anybody else, if you want to be able to message me, find friends to play Destiny 2 with, go check out the Discord. Leave a comment if you thought that this was helpful, okay? Have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. You can follow me on Instagram if you'd like. You can click on another video of mine after this if you want.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm sorry.